What do I think about Ezra Green? You can't ignore Ezra Green. Ignoring him would be like ignoring the building burning down around you.
It's like he blasted apart the DNA of dance, and now all these mutants are growing out of the pieces.
I mean, it's hard to put into words. That's the point, isn't it?
These are all from prospective students. Back in 2004, I was experimenting with new media dance pieces like everybody else.
Hi, this is Ezra Green, and this is Untitled Movement number 6.
I was uploading my videos onto the internet, and I started watching these YouTube personalities.
Leave her alone!
We call them personalities. It's an overstatement. They're really just these faces that emote. There's a heightened volume. And I started thinking to myself, well, that's interesting. And I think it started then.
It's like watching the very syntax of emotion at play. It's like being plugged in.
Here, everyone's trying to reinvent the wheel. Then Ezra comes around and says, how about we invent fire instead?
It's like being unplugged.
I think it's if every once in a while you have a flash of a regular emotion or a feeling, it reminds people, it anchors them. But for the most part, I'm not interested in treading that old ground of like, what, you know, a smile. We've all seen that. But what does this mean? You know, somebody can't tell you as easily. That's what I want to take people. I want it so they can't just say, oh, he feels like that. I want them to see it and be like, I don't know what it means.
My name is Nathaniel Peterston. I'm from Los Angeles, California, and I'm Ezra's personal assistant.
What do you do for Ezra?
Well, I run all kinds of errands for him. Once a week, Ezra has me dye his shoes a different color. Sometimes I look over his choreographies.
No, you don't, Nathaniel.
Well, sometimes I type up his choreographies into Microsoft Word.
Nathaniel?
Yeah.
Okay, please don't look at me.
Okay.
Right? Did you lock the front door?
Yes.
Okay, I asked you not to. Do you ever want to try to do face dancing on your own?
I'm satisfied watching Ezra be a true genius in the field.
Have you ever tried?
Well, one time Ezra wanted to see what it looked like on a face less beautiful than his own. So I did it, and he told me never to do it again.
Would you mind showing us now?
I'd rather not. Ezra Green is a genius.
I could just be on a mountain, alone with the sky, and Ezra Green, and I wouldn't need anyone else. Ezra Green is obviously a genius, but I mean, he's one genius, and there are about 7 or 8 billion, like the opposite of a genius right now, just working against him and working in ignorance.
I get all sorts of negative reactions. There are people that are saying this isn't even dancing. This is just you making ugly faces into a camera. But you know what? That's when all the revolutions are not start. People look at them, they're like, oh, this is just shapes on a canvas. And then somebody else says, no, that's a Campbell's soup can. And don't they look like idiots then, huh? I like to be able to interact with an audience by having them watch me and not say anything.